Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my September favorites, and super excited because I have a lot of new favorites, but then also some older things that I rediscovered. I feel like I say this in every favorites video, but life is super busy now. So I always reach for products that just save me time in the morning and then also just make me feel put together. So, which is why I have a couple foundations, a few BB creams to share. I like no fuss makeup these days. So some makeup to talk about, and then also a couple skincare items as well. So yeah, lots of fun things, so we'll go ahead and get started. So like I said, life is just insane right now. I just feel like we're always super busy, but in the best possible way. Like, it's so fun, but it's just nonstop all the time. And our girls, I don't know what the deal is. I mean, our baby, she's almost 5 months old. Understandably, she's still waking up, sometimes twice a night. Usually to eat. Sometimes I can give her a binky and she'll go back to sleep. But our 3-year-old, I don't know what her deal is, but sometimes she still wakes up, sometimes even like 3 times a night. A little stinker. If there's any of you guys out there that are dealing with this, any of you that have toddlers that have conquered these frequent wake ups at night, please let me know what you did to stop it, because it's a lot and we're just super tired. So we go into her room each time, and I think maybe that's our fault. Maybe we just have to let her cry it out. I know some of my girlfriends told me that they actually lock their toddlers in their rooms, which I don't know if I can bring myself to do that, but I don't know, we might get to that point. So let me know if you guys have any tips. But like I was saying at the beginning, I've been reaching for products recently just to, first of all, just to make me look awake, because I feel like I'm tired 24/7 now. And then also that products that are just quick and easy. And this Super Goop CC Cream is just amazing. I talked about this in my foundation review video, but this is an amazing lightweight CC cream. It has almost not quite as full coverage as the Cosmetics CC cream, but you can definitely get decent medium coverage from it. And it's great because it feels lightweight on the skin. It covers all my dark spots, any redness I'm having. I can even skip concealer and I can go underneath my eyes, and it has this like brightening effect to it. There's no shimmer in here, but somehow I'm wearing it today and I just feel like, I don't know, it just makes your face look alive and healthy. And yeah, I love the finish of it. And I also love that it has an SPF of 35 in here. It's also a mineral SPF. I know a lot of people are steering away from chemical SPFs these days, so that's awesome. And yeah, it's just really lightweight, and the formula is just amazing, even with that SPF in here. So yeah, this is just a great formula. I love it. The color is a great match for me too. This is the light to medium shade, but it's just such a no-fuss product. Like, it blends in so seamlessly. You never have to worry about that foundation line. It doesn't oxidize. It matches my skin tone perfectly, and yeah, it just blends so seamlessly. Even if I'm a little drier, and if I didn't go heavy with my moisturizer that day, or if I even forgot a moisturizer, it floats over texture so nicely. It really smooths out the skin. So that's an awesome CC cream. I feel like it came out maybe 3-4 years ago and it was big back then, but nobody's really talking about it these days. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's my duty to get the word out again. It's just really great. So I love that so much. And then another kind of rediscovered favorite has been this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. Oh my gosh, the finish is absolutely gorgeous. I think I prefer it a little bit more than the Super Goops, but the Super Goop lasts a little bit longer. But the finish you get from this is so gorgeous. It's just that luminous, beautiful skin-like finish that I just love. It doesn't have the longest lasting power, but it's great for if you just want to throw on a foundation when you're running out the door. It blends in really nicely, just like the Super Goop does. It's just an easy foundation that you can feel confident knowing it's going to make your skin just look so glowy and just healthy looking. If you can tell, I'm into these glowier foundations these days. I just love that. I don't know, maybe because my skin has been on the duller side and it's been a little dry. I just love these foundations that make my skin look alive, and this really does that. It's just great, and it feels lightweight too. Again, it doesn't last as long, but it's just an easy, like, no fuss foundation. So I love that. All right, and then I have 2 makeup bases to talk about, 2 new primers that I've really been liking. This one by Ren, I guess you would call this a primer. It's a mineral SPF, but I've been using this under makeup during the day, and it is just great. But this is the Ren Clean Screen Mineral SPF. This is a mattifying SPF. So I got this through the Hello Ava service. I'll be talking about that in my next Ava skincare video coming up. I think that'll be my next video that I'm super excited about. But they curated a skincare routine for me, and they included this in there. I actually picked it from the bunch of SPFs that they recommended, First of all, because I saw it recommended by one of my favorites, Stephanie Nicole, before. She talked about how she just loved the finish of it and it just wore really nicely under makeup, and I could not agree more. I remember when I first applied this, I didn't think I was gonna like it because it does kind of initially have that tacky feel, which I'm not usually a fan of. But when you're applying foundation over it, it just helps your foundation to literally like adhere to this SPF. And somehow, like, once the foundation's on, that stickiness obviously subsides and the foundation literally just becomes one with this SPF. It's just so good. I love the formula so much. It doesn't leave a white cast. I don't really like it on its own because, again, you're gonna feel that tackiness, but with foundation over it, it just kind of, I don't know, they melt together in a way. I think it might be because this is silicone free, so obviously a lot of foundations do have silicone in them. And I know, you know, sometimes if you use 2 silicone bases, sometimes you can get pilling. But yeah, this just works so good with foundation. It's just amazing. I love it. All right, and then another foundation base that the minute I applied this to, I tested it in store first, I applied it on my hand, I just fell in love with just how silky this felt on my skin. This is by Bare Minerals. This is their Prime Time Brightening Foundation Primer. I like ran to this when I saw this on the shelves because I read a lot of great reviews on it and I saw it in store. I really just wanted to get my hands on it and see how it looked on my skin and see how it felt, and this is just an awesome primer. And then when I saw the ingredient list, so it has such a minimal ingredient list. You really don't have to worry about any kind of irritating side effects with this. It is just great. It's awesome. Unless, of course, if you're not a fan of silicone products, maybe you want to get along with this. But it's basically a silicone base. Let me look here. Yeah, so it's literally just silicone. There's also vitamin C in here. There's ascorbic acid. There's tocopherol, which is vitamin E. And then you have a vitamin B5. You have aloe leaf extract, which can be soothing. And then there's also licorice root in here, which it has known brightening effects on the skin. So you're getting those, you know, those beneficial skin ingredients in here. So I just love seeing that. And it really does have this brightening base to it. It's just so pretty. It almost, let me turn down my light so you can see. It has this like peachy tint to it. Oh my gosh, don't mind my nails right now. My cuticles are scary looking, but see how like it just gives like a glow, but it's not like a shimmery glow. It's just that healthy looking glow. I just love it. There's some days where I would actually just wear that on its own when I just wanted some moisture and I was just running out the door because it almost evens out your skin tone too. It's just so great. I can see why the reviews are so good. And both of these bases are the 2 things that I just really noticed a difference in the lasting power in my foundation. My foundation just sits so nicely on my skin when I'm wearing these. They don't break up. Now, I don't use these together, but on the days when I'm not needing an SPF, if I'm gonna be inside all day, or if I just want some extra moisture in my skin, I'll use this Prime Time primer. And then on the days if I know I'm like in and out of the house, if I'm at the park with the girls, if I'm taking them for walks, I'll use this. And I know I should wear an SPF every single day, but literally when I work, I leave the house when it's dark and I come home when it's dark. So, and in the hospital, in the unit I'm in, there's literally no window, so I really don't think I'm getting much UV exposure. But I know I'm getting better. I'm trying to wear SPF more often, but when I do, if I'm in and out of the house all day, if I'm taking girls for walks, I'll definitely reach for an SPF. And that is just, it sits so well under foundation, and it just, like I said, just makes your foundation stick to your face in the best way possible. So yeah, I've been loving those 2 for foundation bases. All right, and then I won't spend too much time on this because I think I talked about this recently, but this is the NYX BB cream. This is their Beauty Balm. This is another thing that I've rediscovered. This is just such an amazing BB cream, but I just love the coverage of this. It's like light to medium, but just enough where it evens out my skin tone. And I love that I don't need a sponge or even really a brush with this. I can literally just apply with my fingertips, and it's just enough to even out my skin tone to make me feel put together. So I definitely rediscovered this. I was trying out that Bear With Me, the other one by NYX. I was not a fan of that. I really felt like that accentuated texture, but this formula is just amazing. It really smooths out the skin and brightens. I love it so much. All right, and then this Grande Lash Enhancing Serum. So I received this, I think it was a year ago. The company sent this to me, but I had to write them back telling them that I was pregnant. And they said, okay, well, don't use it. You can still keep it, save it for when you're not pregnant and try it out. And I just started reintroducing this, and this has really made a difference in the length of my lashes. And I've literally only been using this like maybe 3 weeks. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have the wimpiest lashes, and I just really feel like they're already looking so much longer. So I'm excited. I'm going to continue to try and use this. But yeah, I'm definitely liking the results I'm seeing so far. So yay, excited about that. Let me know if you guys have tried any other lash enhancing serums. I want to find one that's cheaper. That one, I think it is on the pricey side. I don't know offhand what the cost of it is, but I know there's cheaper ones at the drugstore. Let me know if you guys know of a dupe for that, because I do always like to recommend a lesser expensive option. But yeah, I've been liking the results so far, so I'm excited about that. Okay, and then this next product has been a lifesaver. This is just the coolest thing ever. This is the Clear Fit Master Patch by Cosrx. They're basically little pimple patches or pimple stickers. You put them on a blemish and it works so quickly in clearing up a blemish. So I only use this, I think I used 2 of these, and it just knocked my pimple out. It was just amazing. Let's see, can you even see? So yeah, there's this little clear sticker with this raised area in the middle of it. And now looking at the ingredients list, it doesn't look like there's any actual specific like BHA in here. Like I don't see any salicylic acid. Yeah, there's literally like 8 ingredients: cellulose gum, styrene, isoprene, styrene block, copolymer, liquid paraffin. I don't know what any of these are, but I just know they work. Now it says it's a hydrocolloid dressing to effectively extract impurities. So that's interesting because we actually use that specific type of dressing, a hydrocolloid dressing at work, and it pulls out, you know, any moisture. It keeps the moisture away from the skin, keeping the skin dry. So I guess it just works for maybe pulling out, you know, the exudate or the pus from the pimple, which is so gross, I know, but I don't know, whatever's in it, it works, and I'm just super excited about it. I'm definitely going to keep these in my arsenal. And it's really cool because they're clear and they literally just blend into your skin. As a matter of fact, I forgot I had one on the night before, and I wore it to drop off my daughter at nursery school, and I came home and I'm like, oh my god, that sticker is still on my face, but you can't even tell it's there. So it's kind of cool. You can wear it throughout the day and nobody would even know. So yeah, I've really been liking those pimple patches, and you can get those, a lot of Korean skincare you can get at Ulta now. So I know that's sold at Ulta, so yeah, I'll link that down below. So super excited about that. All right, and then 3 favorite lip products that I've been just loving. These have been living in my makeup bag. So excited about these. The first one is this Milani Bare Pink. Did I just include this in a favorites? I might have, but I've literally, for good reason, I use this all the time. I love it. So the color is just that perfect, like, cool pink shade that I love, especially in a gloss, because I don't know, throughout the day my lips can kind of, they're so dry, sometimes they just look red and irritated, and I like this because you can swipe it on and it just makes your lips look healthy. Here's how that swatch looks. It's almost clear but has the slightest pink tint to it, so I love it. It's just really pretty and natural looking on the lips, and the applicator is just so like spongy and juicy and just so satisfying to apply. It feels so good, it goes on really smooth. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite glosses right now. I love it. And this next lipstick I'm so excited about. Just everything about this I just love. The price is on point. This is by Essence. Guys, I'm so excited about this. First of all, the packaging, like how pretty is this? It's like in this gold package with this white cap. I just love white and gold together. I think it's so pretty. And believe it or not, this is an Essence lipstick. So, you know, the price is on point with this. I think this is $1.99, maybe even, I don't know, it might be as high as $3.99, but still, for a bullet lipstick, that is amazing. And the color, this might be my new favorite, like, pinky neutral shade. It's just one of those shades that's perfect, like that Your Lips But Better shade. They have this new nude collection line, and it's the first shade in that. It's the 01 shade. It's called This Is Nude. So here it is over here. It's just so pretty. It has the slightest sheen to it too, so it makes your lips look just moisturized and creamy, and I'm super pumped about it because I swear, I don't know if they just reformulated or it might even be the exact same formulation and shade as this old Essence lipstick that I was so bummed they discontinued. And it's funny because I almost included this color in one of my recent favorites video, but I went to link it and I saw that it wasn't available anymore. I'm like, crap, I can't talk about this. But there's no shade name on here, but it's also called 01. It just says Matte 01, and it literally smells exactly, it has almost like a floral scent to it, just like this new nude color, and the formula, the shade's almost identical. So here they are side by side. So here's the new one, that new nude. So yeah, maybe this one is a little bit more mauvier. This is a little bit more peachy toned. I don't know, but they look so similar, don't they? But yeah, I'm just so excited about this shade. I love the gold and white packaging. I just think it's so pretty. Yeah, I was just so bummed that they discontinued that other Essence lipstick, but I'm excited we have another option. So 3 more favorites and then we'll get into the fails. So this CoverGirl brow pencil, this is their ultra fine brow pencil. This is in the shade, I think it's soft, yeah, soft brown. So I love this. This is definitely a dupe for Anastasia's Brow Wiz. It's just as tiny, it lasts as long. The formula might be a little drier than the Anastasia, but I don't mind a dry brow pencil as long as as long as the pigment is distributed evenly. And this really does make your brow hairs just look, I don't know, just natural. And it's just an easy product, and I just love that it lasts. The colors too is on point with my brow color. It's just that perfectly like ashy, cool tone brown. So I love this. Thank you guys for recommending this to me. A couple of you recommended this in the last couple of my videos. So thank you. You guys are awesome. I love it. Okay, and then this brush. This is a foundation brush by It Cosmetics. This is their CC Plus Skin Perfecting Brush. But the bristles are so soft on this. Oh my gosh, it just it feels like velvet. It's just so nice. I like this for my CC creams and then also the BB creams, any lightweight foundation. This is just so nice. It's obviously meant to be paired with the It Cosmetics CC creams, and just that formula, any like silky dewy foundation, it works so nicely with. It just really blends in your foundation with any. You never have any of those like brush stipple marks that I just sometimes can't stand with a foundation brush. Honestly, I probably use a blending sponge like 90% of the time, but if I'm running out the door, that brush just makes my life so much easier, and I just love that like effortless application it gives. And just so you guys know, I got that through a QVC deal. QVC, I swear, if you're into, I mean, who isn't into saving money, but if you want to get some like good beauty like discounts or beauty bundles even, they have some great ones on there. And I think this one is still available. I got this brush along with the It Cosmetics CC matte version, and it was $39 for the brush and for the foundation. The foundation alone is $39. So if you like that matte version of the It CC cream, then and you want a foundation brush, get that deal. I hope it's still available. I always hate talking about a deal and then it's gone, but I think it is. I'll link it down below. And yeah, just that brush is awesome. Great deal. So I love that. And the size is perfect too. It's just small enough but big enough to get in the corners of my, you know, where my eyes meet my Italian nose. So it's just like that perfect size. I love it so much. It's just great. So okay, on to, wait, one more favorite and then we'll go into the fails. Where are you? Another CoverGirl product that everybody's been raving about, and then I know one of you guys recommended this to me as well, but this is their True Blend Undercover Concealer. This is, what shade do I have? This is the shade 600 in the shade Light Nude. This is so great. It's a super lightweight concealer, and it sets, I usually like a dewy concealer. I like maybe a little bit of shine just because my under eye can be a little bit drying. This sets to almost like maybe a demi matte finish, but oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like when I wear this, my under eyes have never looked smoother. I'll get into the fails in a second, but this is going to be part of my fails. But this is by Bare Minerals. This is their Bare Skin Concealer. I thought I was giving up on concealers because I tried this and I still was getting so much creasing. Everybody raved about this, how it didn't crease and it creased on me, and it just, I don't know, this, I'll get into this in a second, but I almost gave up on concealers because of that. But this truly, I'm telling you, this makes your under eyes look so smooth. Teensiest bit of the Hourglass setting powder, and oh my gosh, I just feel like my under eyes just look so smooth. I'm so excited about this. It's non-drying. The formula reminds me a lot of the Makeup Revolution concealer, and I was a huge fan of that as well. I don't know, I never repurchased that, but I think I have a new favorite. Just go on the darker side. This is too light for me. This is, like I said, 600, and I wish I would have went maybe even 2 shades darker. But yeah, the formula is amazing, and thank you to the subscriber that recommended this to me. It's really good. So getting into the fails, so the Bare Skin Concealer, like I said, there's so many great ratings on this, and I can see why, because it's a really lightweight, feels great on the skin, and it's super hydrating, which is why I still use it on my melasma spots, just not underneath my eyes. This just settles into every little nook and cranny underneath my eyes. It's just super creasy. Really bummed about this because I just love that lightweight hydration I get from this, and the coverage is great too, but it just creases way too much for me. I was really bummed about this. Like I said, I'll probably still use this as a spot coverage, but way too like creasy and crepey looking underneath my eyes. So bummer, that was a fail for me. And then last but not least, the last fail is by ColourPop. This is their volumizing mascara. I picked this up through Ulta. It's really exciting that you can get ColourPop products at Ulta now. But I was just so excited about this. When I saw this fluffy brush, I knew I had to have it. I love that like Too Faced Better Than Sex type brush. I just love it. Super fluffy, but see how all like the thick formula is like clung to the center of that wand? It just gets way too clumpy. When I first used this, I like the thickening action of it. It really does give your like lashes that like false lash effect, but it gets clumpy, and then also it smudges so bad. I literally had raccoon eyes for like 2 days after using that. It washes off, but it doesn't. Like, I thought I had no mascara left on my lashes, but the next day, I think it was like one of those makeup free kind of days, but still by the end of the day, I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much like black makeup under my eyes. Where is this coming from? And that was the only, you know, newer product I used the day before. And yeah, so for it to smudge even the day after, when I don't even really have much of it on my lashes, that says a lot. But when you're wearing this, it just does not. Even in the maybe 3rd hour, it started to smudge, so it just doesn't last, and it's too clumpy. So yeah, unfortunately that was a fail for me. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love talking about favorites and fails. I hope you guys, you know, hearing about them as much as I love talking about them. Let me know your favorites and fails for the month. And yeah, thanks for watching. And stick around for my next video too, because it's going to be a good one. I know a lot of you guys were requesting a current skincare routine video, so that one will be up next. And yeah, thanks for watching again. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.